Hey guys, we have some garlic and stuff growing in the garden. Let's go harvest. I'm excited. We already have one batch that is ready to use, and we have some more coming up, and there's a bunch of other stuff that's ready to come harvest. So let's go harvest. So here is our garden, and let's go over and see what we need to harvest. All the marigolds are pretty much almost up to my hip. That's crazy. There's some zinnias. Like, we have some peppers we can harvest too. More zinnias. These are so pretty. I love this pink. It's so pretty. There we go. It's this garlic right here that needs harvested. It was by the celery in the front. All right, Nick, there's the garden buddy. So, let's... Yeah, he is the garden gnome. Do you spot him? Let me know where you think he is. He has some bell peppers coming on. I'm not sure what color they are, but there's a bunch on there. Yeah, we got a bunch of peppers. These are sweet, I believe. What is it? Sweet banana. These peppers are. So, 1 second while I harvest these. All right, let's see how many we got. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome. Crazy. I'm so excited it's harvest season. We also have cucumbers, Logan said, so let's go find some cucumbers and see what we can get. Here's some pickling cucumbers, so we'll have to go in there. That is a bunch of cucumbers. This is our dragon egg cucumber plant. Oh, I think we have one ready. There's also one that's starting over here. So we'll get these ones done. We got some more corn growing back here, as well as this is our loofah plant. I don't see any flowers on it yet, but it's getting bigger now. At least something was eating it before. Look at the tiny watermelon. Isn't that cute, guys? Oh, look, an even smaller one. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. Oh. We also have some seeds growing, but look, there's some tomatoes back here, but they're not ready. All right, let's go get some more stuff. I need to go get something for Logan. I have to come in to get a Ziploc bag because I think I said it. We have some, I think they're green onion seeds that we're going to be picking up and putting in one of these temporarily. So let's go get some onion seeds. Here are the onion seeds from these green onions. So let's harvest them. If you can, I don't know if it's going to focus, but those little black things are the seeds. So we're just going to put this over it and harvest. All right, so I just cut off the ends. I wish it was dry because it's easier to do when it's dry. It's kind of wet right now, but I'm going to shake it inside the Ziploc bag. See there? That's what the seed looks like here. Yeah, there's the first batch of garlic we have. Some pretty big bulbs. It's awesome. These purple zinnias are cute. Now let's check the big cucumbers to see what we have. I'm sure we have some in here. There's one that's growing. Let me look in here. Darn. I don't think we have the cucumbers ready. They're still growing. Alright, so this is what we have so far. There's all the garlic that Logan just harvested from over here. This is also Russian red. You can see the little red color in there. So this is like some good garlic. It's pretty wet, so it needs to dry out for a while, like a month, I think. And then we have a little bit more that needs harvested once the water is done. He's just chilling outside. And look at him, Sidman, and the rest of the babies. Also found some sun chips at the store. Pardon me, we have a few bags. But yeah, I'm gonna do a short on these, so keep checking for a review. Look, we got potatoes. These are purple potatoes. And then looks like we got some more cauliflower that we harvested yet. It's cauliflower. Look at these. That's beautiful. So here's him. He's beautiful too. Wow, look at this. They keep coming. There's the potato plants. They blend into the ground so easily. They are the color of mud. All right, so we're gonna do a little intermission. It's pretty late in the afternoon because it was so hot. We're gonna make some dinner, so let's go make some roasted veggies and stuff in the oven. See, they're pretty much purple after you wash them. Yeah, I'm just chopping up some cauliflower, and then I'm gonna chop up the potatoes, and then I'm just gonna fourth the purple potatoes. I got some peppers that I'm gonna chop up and put on the pan. This is not garden onion, but I need to use it up. It's getting dang. And then this is garlic from the garden. That's what I have so far. Don't mind, we've been doing housework and stuff. I'm gonna peel all this garlic. Actually, I'm just gonna slice them open and then just let it roast. Okay guys, now I'm gonna add a good amount of olive oil to this out of my thing. Now I'm gonna do a whole bunch of salt. This is sea salt, by the way. Fresh black pepper all over. I'm gonna put some Italian seasoning in here. Then I'm gonna do some of this garlic and herb. Now I'm gonna put it in the oven. Let me show you what it looks like. All right, it's gonna go roast for about an hour. All right guys, just gave it a stir. I'm gonna put it back into the oven. There we go. It's all done. Dinner from the garden.
The next day.
This morning. There's some more. Probably getting that's the one from last night. We got a lot of rosemary that needs to be cut. We have some garlic chives that are going to. Alright. These onions are doing good. That's the lemon basil. It's being outshadowed by these massive marigolds. It's the next morning, by the way. I stopped the garden vlog after dinner, so we can continue it today, and then I will have it up. Here's the overview of the garden. Look at how much everything is like exploded, and things have gone. We've harvested those last night. Got another garden helper out. The vanilla flower smells delicious. There's some mint there, other mint. We rerooted that one a while ago. I think I mentioned that in a vlog. Some more other types of milkweed and stuff. There's honeysuckle back here. Other flowers. I don't know if my lavender is actually doing good this year. It's right back here. It might be choked out. We have some more. This is for the butterflies. This milkweed. And then got some of our raspberries and whatnot here. Awesome. Everything else. Of course, I have to show the sunflowers and then the herbs again. Looks like some of our celery is going to seed. I might look into how to harvest celery seed. Got some over here that is going to seed too. These little cute little flowers. Got some weeds I can pull over here. I'm just trying to pull some of the weeds inside the herb box because it needs it. Not a fan of spiders, but at least it's a good spider. It scared me though. You know what? I'm gonna harvest a lot of this. I have you zoomed in all of these herbs. It's still morning time. Morning is the best time to harvest this stuff. That's how I'm gonna be able to get into weed this thing. So I'm gonna harvest these chives. These are regular chives. These are garlic chives, and then that oregano right there. So let's do it. I'm gonna leave the rosemary alone today and the parsley alone. The rest we're gonna end the lemon thyme. All right, I did all that and I wasn't even recording. So you want to go really close to the base, the base of the root, which is where my hand is, and just give it a haircut. Doing it. Let's harvest these ones over here. Good thing I have a bunch so I can show you. So you gather them up like so. Down here is the base. And there you go. Now I'm gonna speed through the next part, okay?
With you and I, the future is bright. You and I before sleep. Hear the crickets, see the moon.
Looks a lot better now that I cut all those. I wish I got it. The sprinklers just came on and the cats went. You can see how wet it just got. Poor cats. They got they got wet by the sprinklers. Are you eating carrots? Are you eating carrots? They're all eating carrots. Nom 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 nom. Okay, now we're gonna get this a haircut. I'm gonna do these flowers. I'm gonna try to get separately because they're seed and you don't want to eat that. It's very bitter. We're gonna try doing something with these. But yeah, some more harvest. This is awesome. These are the seeds. And then we're gonna turn around and show you the other one I'm doing. I'm gonna do this one right here. This is like, I believe it's Mexican oregano. We left over the winter, so it's hard to tell. One of them is at least. But yeah, I wanted to give it a haircut. It looks a lot better. Now let's do this one. Thinking I'm recording and I'm like talking to my phone and there's like nothing. All right, we're gonna do the same thing to this plant right here. So let's do them as all right, it's looking better. That's what we got. Hey, Rex. Are you checking out the garlic, Rex? I love the fresh onion from the garden. It's so good. We also have a few of the yellow. Maybe, no, I don't think we have the sweet ready yet. This is cool. Most of them will dry out, but we'll take a few of them now, but you want them to dry out. He's so cute. These ones are here. There is baby cilantro in here, so I want to be careful. Are you making sure I get all your weeds out? You're kind of, are you the boss? Alright. Look at the baby cilantro. And there's another one watching us. And there's some back there too. This is looking good over here. Something was eating the cilantro that was planted over here. Look at that. How big that is now. And the flower there. All the harvests we did. More peas. Got some cucumbers that we can harvest. They're a little small. These are plain cucumbers. Oh, maybe we'll let them go a couple days. Trying to get this one to climb up that, but the wind is not on my side. This is turning into a harvest vlog and I like it. Maybe I'll just end it tonight. Okay, we need to separate all that stuff. Alright, so this is our drying station where this is our dehydrator thing. And the trays, I'm gonna separate these little stems and stuff to dry it out. I've had comments of people wanting to know how to do it, so I'm gonna look up some stuff and then we'll start. I don't know how I'm gonna do this so I can show you guys, but what I'm doing is I'm gonna separate these flowers because they're pretty bitter and tough. We don't really want them, so that's gonna be in a whole separate thing, probably just gonna be thrown away. Stuff like this, we don't want like those, there's like grass and stuff mixed into it. So I'm gonna try to tilt you down and we'll kind of separate this. We're gonna do regular chives first, garlic chives, oregano, and then we have the trays we're gonna put a separate on. I'm gonna try to find a recipe to do something. Okay guys, so now we're gonna be doing the garlic chives. And what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be separating like these woody pieces, like this is most likely flowering, and it turns bitter and like woody, and we don't want it. So I'm going to separate all this stuff from the actual rest of the stuff. So this is that, and then we're going to separate like any weeds and stuff we see next. Alright, so now we're going to get like this crap out of here and separate it. I'm going to fast pace this stuff now, okay guys?
Tired of the 9 to 5 in the city light. Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city.
Alright, so now we're just going to use the ulu I have, and we're just going to chop it up into pieces so I can puree it in the blender. So I'm going to do it in sections because it's quite long. Let's see. And then we'll put it on a tray, or we'll put it on the tray to put it inside once I get it all chopped up. So, alright, I'm going to speed through this now, guys.
Carpet too. Hey, darling, you know we're gonna have a really good time, driving in the middle of the night when the stars are bright. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty with the wind blowing.
Alright, let's go in and blend now. So now I'm going to put this in here, and we're going to blend it up. Alright, now it's in the blender, we're going to blend it up. Alright, let's go. I'm going to start. Now I'm gonna scrape it down. Almost there. I've added a little bit of water to it. Alright, let's put it on the tray. And there it goes inside the dehydrator. Alright guys, so here is all the garlic and the onions and the herbs that we processed are still in they're drying out. And there's everything else. So, yeah. Alright guys, I really hope you enjoyed this garden vlog. Let me show you the garden after all the hard work we did really quick. Also, the tree, the peach tree is falling. So, this is a little overview of the garden this year. After we just harvested everything. The water's on over here. But yeah, perfect. Guys, thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. I really hope you see kind of what we do in our garden, and if you like this content, please subscribe and give us a like because it pushes us out into the algorithm. And leave me a comment about your day or about your garden. How is it coming along? Are you starting to get harvest yet? Let me know in the comments. All right guys, my friends, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.